Well, yes, it's the serious concern basically have been raised over the government midday meal food that's been really served to the government schools. Now, this is an unfortunate incident that's coming from the Koppal village, Bitteralli village, in fact, where that in a government school, rice was basically served to the students and the staff, which was infected by the worms that one really can see on our visuals, how that the students can really be seen talking about the worms that have been found in the food that they were basically intaking. Now, this is not the first incident that we are seeing from Koppal. In fact, just a couple of weeks back, there was also another incident that has come to the fore, similar incident, in fact. Now, this has really raised an alarm over Now, what we are given to understand from the official side is that these are the rices that are getting supplied from the various godowns, and which basically might be of infected rices. That further has led to this kind of an incident, but now needs to be seen how is that the officials are going to take up this whole matter to resolve to it, because what we are also hearing that the officials are going to discuss this with the senior officials to ensure that this really does not continue. What is really going to happen in that matter, that all needs to be seen. But yes, visuals on our screen showing you what really basically can look like of these rice infected worms that can be seen on our screens. There you see the staff members talking about this whole matter of the unfortunate incident of how that the students and the staff remains to be helpless to consume this kind of food. Now, yes, multiple questions being raised on the state education department. How is that the education department going to take up this matter? That remains to be seen. Now, yes, this is again not just in the Koppal district, but you see it's also concerning because over lakhs of students, basically consume the food that gets supplied from the government's midday meal scheme. What's going to be the reaction of the education minister or the education department, for that matter, from the commissioner side as well, the education commissioner too? How are they that going to take up this whole matter? That needs to be seen. But this is, yes, an unfortunate incident coming to the fore. A lot of questions being raised at this point in time against the government as well as the authorities even at the school as well for not swinging into an action in advance to understand the necessity of it. The time is what is really been in question herein. All that needs to be seen. But yes, these are the visuals on our screen of what really is happening in the state of Karnataka.